I'm Trenton.
And I'm Bennett.
And welcome back to another episode of the
T&B
T&B Podcast.
Today, we are going to be doing a tier list of all the MCU movies and TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we're just going to tell you what we rate them and why we are rating them that way, how we do it.
Yeah.
Let's roll the intro.
All right. All right. Starting on the list is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Where would you put that one?
That wasn't horrible.
I would say it was,
Probably B tier.
yeah.
I would put it B tier. It explained a lot about the quantum realm
Yeah. It's
and how that worked, and it set up time travel.
And it was a lot of fun. You know, it was kind of like a palate cleanser after Infinity War.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Yeah. Alright, next is the original Ant-Man.
I'd say the original Ant-Man might be better than the Ant-Man and
I'd
the Wasp.
say it's maybe
Still B tier, but I do think it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah. It was a really good origin story.
Yeah, and it really introduced you to Ant-Man well, I'd say.
Yeah, it was small in scale, no pun intended. Because Ant-Man, he
That is funny. That is a funny joke
Yeah,
right there.
alright.
You should be a comedian.
Yeah. Age of Ultron. It's okay. I would say,
I'd probably put that one C tier.
yeah, C tier. It was
The story was alright. It introduced Scarlet Witch. By the way, Scarlet Witch was a major part of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Watch that episode. Came out last week.
Yeah, it was great.
Last Saturday. Watch that one.
Anyways, and Infinity War.
Infinity War, A tier.
I would say that's S tier.
You think it's S tier?
I'd say that's S tier.
Infinity War, let's see.
That was like, that's S tier though.
You think it's S tier? Why do you think it's S tier? I'll say why I think it's A tier.
I mean, it was the biggest crossover at the, like
That is
and
true.
Endgame, and I thought it was amazing that Thanos
Yeah,
no
that is
one
like the first
expected
time
that.
anyone's ever, the bad guys won.
Yeah, and it just ended, and I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it is S tier. I was being a little
It
stupid
was
there.
emotional. It was just great.
It was so emotional.
Yeah.
Spider-Man dusting away. All those fangirls.
Captain Marvel. Let's see, at least. At most.
I'm going to say C for Captain Marvel. That movie was really,
It was just kind of messy.
it was really, really messy.
Like, can you tell me what her powers are in detail?
Can anyone tell you what her powers are? Can the person who made her tell you what her powers are?
Yeah, like, Scarlet Witch, she controls minds, reality,
She has powers that you can wrap your head around. Captain
Yeah.
Marvel can do...
You don't really
She has
know.
new abilities every single time you see her.
Yeah, like, it's kind of just like all over the place.
Maybe don't drop your laptop.
Alright. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I really like that one. I would say that one would be. I don't remember it all too well, but I would say that's A tier.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on A tier.
It was really, the action was good.
Yeah, the action was pretty good on that one.
Alright.
There's not too much critique I can do with that one, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not like Infinity War status.
Yeah.
It's still just like a regular movie.
Captain America, the First Avenger. It was okay. It was kind of. I felt like it had an ending and then it kept going.
Yeah.
Like
It was
a
just
little long.
the whole movie was just trying to introduce Captain America.
Yeah.
I'd say B tier.
Yeah. We're agreeing on most of these.
Oh, that's A tier.
No, let's be clear. Civil War. I thought that one was pretty good. It introduced Tom Holland as the Spider-Man we all love and
I'm gonna
know.
say right now I think that's A tier.
Yeah, I would say that.
Just because that's like the crossover before Infinity War. That was the
Yeah.
crossover we wanted to see
Yeah.
with Spider-Man in the MCU. And then we have later films like Far From Home, or No Way Home. Like, what would you do without No Way Home?
I don't know.
It was a
Alright.
great movie.
Doctor Strange 1. I said that's B tier.
Yeah.
Or A or B.
I'd say B maximum.
Yeah.
Because the movie was good, it was just not. It left me wanting more.
Yeah. Endgame. I mean, I kind of
S tier.
just goes with.
That is just like
Infinity War.
that's S tier.
Yeah. That's
Nope, that's A tier.
That's S tier. not much you can say about that one. I mean,
I mean, it is what it
Endgame.
is, and it's Avengers Endgame. It's the final movie to the Avengers saga. They had to go out with a bang.
Mm-hmm. Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
I think, me personally, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is much better than Guardians of the Galaxy
Me
2.
too. I would say that the first one is S tier.
First one is S tier. The soundtrack is incredible.
The
I mean, of course,
characters-
the second one soundtrack is incredible as well, but the second one doesn't hold a candle to the first one.
Yeah, they're both amazing. But that one is just like,
Definitely, that one is a great, great movie. If you haven't
Uh,
seen that, you need to go watch that.
well,
I don't know who
Guardians
hasn't
of the
seen it.
Galaxy Volume 2.
B tier,
B tier?
B tier.
Okay. I'd say it's like high B.
Yeah, it's definitely higher B, but I couldn't throw that in A myself.
Yeah. Alright. Far From Home. I
Far
really
From
liked
Home.
that one. It was really funny and like lighthearted, and
hmm
I thought the bad guy was amazing.
Yeah, Mysterio being the bad guy and like the spin they took with him
Mm-hmm.
was definitely a really good.
Yeah. It was a great first movie after Endgame.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. We'll put that one in A tier.
Yeah, I'd say that's A tier.
Okay. Now we have The Hulk. I have not seen that.
Technically, it is an MCU movie. A lot of people don't classify it as an MCU movie
Yeah.
just because the actor is different. They switched actors, and the whole CGI thing is different.
I'll say
I haven't seen it in a long time. When I did watch it, it wasn't amazing.
I never saw it. So
You've never seen it?
I'll just put it in the D tier.
So I saw it, yeah. It's probably close to Captain Marvel. I'd put it in
Yeah.
C.
Okay.
It definitely isn't an amazing show.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 3 is my favorite. Iron Man 2 was good.
I would say Iron Man 2 is like C. Like high C.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is definitely... Iron Man 1's good. Iron Man 3 is probably the best.
Iron Man 3, would you put that in A? Or B?
Probably A, actually.
Like low A?
Low A. Definitely better
What
than B.
about Iron Man 1?
That's
So,
like what people say is the first MCU
Yeah.
movie.
I
That's
would
what a
say
lot
that
of
one is
people
like
think is the first one.
A, probably.
Yeah,
Or B.
I'd agree with you on A.
Yeah. Black Panther. I think that's B tier.
Yeah,
Because,
I think it's either upper C's, lower B's.
yeah, it's not great. It was like really popular and stuff.
It was a really popular movie.
But I would say other ones are better.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot that are better than that one.
Homecoming. I really like Homecoming.
Homecoming was an amazing first movie for Tom Holland
It
and,
was funny.
and the MCU Spider-Man.
And it was. I really like Vulture.
Yeah, that was a good good villain.
Yeah.
And he might be a villain in the Andrew Garfield universe now.
Morbius.
And Morbius.
Ugh.
He's an amazing villain.
Yeah, he's great.
Probably A tier.
Yeah.
Up there with Iron Man.
What do you
And, all the
like that?
all the Spider-Man are gonna go except for yeah,
4-1. I would say that's like C.
yeah, it's
Like
easily
low
C.
C.
It's a really low C. For
Yeah.
being a first movie for Thor,
Yeah.
definitely leaves a lot to be wanted. I'm so glad he had Avengers to grow in and become a good, like, everyone loves Thor now.
Yeah.
I'd say,
Yeah.
like, Thor Ragnarok was amazing.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder is probably gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll give you our review as soon as that comes out. We'll give you a
Definitely.
review.
Thor: Dark World.
Thor: Dark World was definitely better than the original Thor.
Really?
You don't think so? Or
I don't know. I would say we can put it there.
yeah,
Would we move these down to D or are they C?
they gotta be D, man. You can't put Thor up there with Avengers: Age of Ultron.
But Ragnarok.
Ragnarok
is
is
like
A tier.
A or even S.
I don't know about S.
I would say it's like high A.
It's definitely high A. It's almost to S.
Going from D to A.
I mean, they figured out
Yeah.
how to work with Thor. It's definitely really funny. The soundtrack's good.
Mhm.
The villain was amazing.
Yeah.
Hela being his sister.
It kind of like started a new path for Thor.
Definitely.
All his movies, he like kind of loses something. And that one, he lost his father, he lost Asgard, he
Yeah.
lost his hammer. So then in Infinity War, he lost even more and he failed, which is why he got fat.
Yeah. Let himself go.
And I think,
Got
like,
depressed
some
probably.
people are mad that they did that, but I thought that was really cool.
No, that's a great character growth for him.
Yeah.
Like, he failed, and you can see
He kind of gave up
he
on
gave
himself.
up on himself. Like, he thought that he wasn't worth anything.
Yeah. Okay. Avengers.
The original Avengers is easily B tier, maybe A tier.
I would say A tier.
Yeah.
Okay. WandaVision.
A tier.
That's A tier, like very high A tier.
Yeah. Not quite S tier yet. I know that that's your favorite
Yeah.
out of all of them. I don't think it's S tier.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
midway between A and S.
Yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
D tier.
D tier.
Is there worse than D?
Not on this list.
Let's take that off and say that there's an F.
Okay. There's an F for Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Loki.
S tier.
S tier.
Yes.
I really liked Loki. It was really deep and it set up the multi. Well,
I love that it did set up the multiverse with Loki.
yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
It also, whenever Loki died and then they went back in time and then the new Loki
Yeah.
was escaped, I was trying to think like, how are they going to get that character growth that he saw in Thor Ragnarok back?
Yeah.
And that did it amazingly.
Yeah. It was really good.
I mean, he's back to where he was before he died.
Shang-Chi. I would put that in A tier.
A tier, yeah. Shang-Chi was pretty good.
Yeah. Good action. I didn't love the ending. CGI.
Yeah,
dragon.
but you got to give him credit. That was hard.
Yeah.
With water and everything,
yeah. It
it's
was
hard
really,
to work with.
It was really good CGI. I
Yeah.
just didn't think they needed it.
Yeah, there was a lot of CGI, like almost to the point where they're just CGIing the whole world.
Yeah. Okay. Black Widow. I'm gonna put that in like high D.
Yeah. I think the plot ruined it.
Yeah, it was kind of plot holy and
Being a last movie for Black Widow,
it wasn't good.
it wasn't very,
I heard someone say it feels like it should have come out a long time ago,
and it does.
and it feels like it did come out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like a movie that came out 5 years ago.
Like, that should have started off her journey.
Yeah.
That kind of movie.
Yeah.
Not
It
ended
would
it.
have been better if it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What if? I would say that's B tier.
What if, yeah, B tier.
That's pretty good. I like.
I'd say it's not higher just because,
I don't know. I mean,
It's
it
kinda
wasn't. It was kind
confusing.
of just like a fun experiment.
yeah,
Like,
it was
wasn't
an experiment. I don't know if it should have been canon.
I think it's cool. Like,
It's definitely cool.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, Hawkeye. I would
C
say
tier?
that's C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's-
couldn't finish that one. But I feel like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it took me, like, I had to motivate myself to watch it.
Yeah.
That
It
one,
was-
I just kind of,
Hawkeye. I liked it, but it was.
I never really got into it that much.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like you were really looking forward to the episodes. It was
Yeah.
just kind of like it felt
And I mean,
it
like,
would've
what's going to
made-
be exciting? It's a guy shooting a bow.
It would have made a better like movie, maybe.
Definitely, yeah. If that was a movie, I feel like it'd be better.
Yeah. Okay. Eternals.
I didn't
This
see that
is
one.
where I saw it, and this is where it would be better if there was a show, because there's 10 characters, and some of them are bad and some of them are good. The main characters aren't as good as the side characters. So I would say it's like C tier. Yeah. Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm going to,
S tier.
yeah. I was going to say, what tier do you think it is and why is it S tier?
Yeah. Okay. So now we're getting into some recent stuff. Moon Knight. We actually did a review on this. You should go check it out.
Yep.
I think it was really good. It was really like
Definitely one of my favorites.
psychological and
I will say, if you, I said this in our episode, so definitely I'm just rewording this from that, but if you didn't know anything before going into it, it's a little confusing to watch.
but I think by the end you'll understand it.
Yeah. By the end, it works out.
Yeah, so I would say A tier.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. Okay, now Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We also did a review on that. Link
Go check
in
that
the
out.
description.
I've
I
said that a few
thought
times.
that was like really good.
Yeah, I'd say that's low S tier.
Yeah.
Definitely above an A tier.
Yeah. Maybe it was locked down over time, but right now that's
Since it's so fresh in our heads, it definitely is up there.
yeah. And
One of the best movies they've made in a
it's
little
way,
bit.
It's way different than the other ones. I feel like.
I mean, No Way Home is its own thing.
Yeah. And I feel like that is almost its own thing with the director's style and everything.
Sam Raimi definitely did a great job in that one.
Yeah. Well, I think that is all the movies and shows.
If you imagine an F tier at the very bottom, you'd see Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Thank you guys for watching this episode. It was a
Yeah.
little bit different than our previous two.
Yeah.
But if you guys like this and you want to see more of this type of content, drop it down in the comments down below. Give this video a like. If you want to see anything special that
if
you
you
want
want
us
to
to do,
see one of these movies or shows get its own episode,
let us know what you want, and we will totally do it.
yeah.
This has been the T and
And
B
B
podcast.
podcast.
Thank you guys for watching.